Yeah, well, today, John, we're going to go back. Dave has painted the 66 Nova, and this is sort of a special car. It was a regular client of ours, Harold, and he passed away, and his family decided to continue on with this existing project of his that we were doing. So in the discussions with them, we made a suggestion that perhaps we're going to do real fire on the front, and we would sprinkle some of Harold's ashes into the paint for the flames. And I left that with them, and they decided that they liked that idea because they're going to keep the car, and it's going to stay within the family. So we're going to go now, and we're going to get the clear and the other mixtures for the pearl, and Harold's going to join in the paint job, and hopefully later today we can get a chance to talk to Harold's son. Gavin is supposed to be popping in, so he'll be able to give us a little bit more insight into what about the man and the cars and stuff like that. So we'll see you in the back at the booth. Mixing up a batch of
a little bit of pearl.
Here. So he's mixing up the pearl, and that's going to be the basis of the ghost flames on Harold's car. So this is the pouch that Kathy brought in for me. So what we have here is part of Harold. So we're going to add Harold in. Do you know how much you want to put in there, or should I let you do it? Probably.
You know what? It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A pinch will do.
A pinch will do.
Pinch will
I'm
do.
giving only a pinch of Harold.
Yeah, you can sprinkle that in there.
Okay, put that in. There you go, Harold.
To be eternally driven.
Well, it's sort of appropriate.
It is.
Flames.
It is.
Yeah, but he was a real character, because the last car that we did for him was a Chevelle called Monster, and it was black with purple real fire in it. So there's always this fire involved in his cars. I don't mean by burning, I mean by the actual paint.
What do you think of it?
Oh, I think it's awesome. Even with the hood, with the blower sticking out of it, did an awesome job with this. Really, really good.
It's kind of cool. They're, like I said, the family's keeping the car, and he's always going to be part of it. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I think you and I had this discussion yesterday. We, lots of people that are cremated, and their last wishes are to be, spread in a river somewhere, or up on top of a mountain, or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's in their memory, that's their place. Whereas what we're doing, Harold's not locked to one place. Harold will go anywhere
Wherever
that
that car goes. Shows. He used to love doing shows and cruising and stuff like that. So this is kind of cool to have him as part of the car. So.
All right, Harold, let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride, Harold. Oh. I'm gonna run off with that.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, it looks nice. Oh, I love that purple to it. Oh yeah, all the flake in it and everything. I love that. See, this is a surprise for me, because it was actually on September 16th, the old man picked a color, and I didn't know what color he picked until today. So, so it's a surprise for me. Oh, that looks amazing. I love that color. So essentially what this is last year, September 16th, my old man and I were out and about, and then him and my mom had to go in. He's had lots of problems, heart problems, had a fully mechanical heart. It's been a rough few years, honestly. Anyways, he's always had a passion for these old cars. We've had a 66 Chevelle done at 1.2, by Radical Rods when they were back at the old shop, and honestly their work was just phenomenal, and that's why the old man has choose to do another car, and he brought this one here back, which was the 66 Acadian. Anyways, moving back to the September 16th, he went out and had a good day with Mom, went for his dialysis and everything, and was just looking forward to come down to Barrie to check out his car and pick a color and everything with Gary. And then later that day he went to go to a job site, and we're not sure what happened, but he got into an accident, and unfortunately that was the last day we got to see the old man. But moving forward, it's a year later, 1 week away from his celebration life, so that'll be the 1 year mark. And Mom and I have decided now to take his ashes and we're gonna spray it into the paint, and the car is just gonna stay with us forever and we're not gonna get rid of it. I think that's about that.
It's pretty tight.
Just don't want to spill any. How much am I putting in?
You know what? Here, give me this.
Yep.
Just a pinch, just a good. Beautiful. That's
good?
that's
Perfect.
good. That's good. That's all we need.
Perfect.
Now, what this is what's going to highlight and capture that ghost flame. This is the pearl. This is what makes. It's going to make this car stand out above and beyond.
Right.
I know he wasn't a big fan of really out in your face bold flames.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I've got everything all set up in there, and
Yep.
I'm going to go in and I'm going to, pardon the term, I'm going to ghost them all.
Yeah. Just like the old Chevelle, how it turned out amazing.
So this, next time you see your old man, is going to be nice and shiny and full of life.
Well, that's perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Hey, it's a pleasure. You know, I didn't know your dad from way back, Chevelle days.
Yeah.
But he had been coming in here ever since I've been here. And,
Oh, yeah.
he showed up one day with this thing, and I know it was almost a weekly visit from him.
Oh, he loved it.
And I don't know if it was so much to see what was being done to his car, but just to see what else we had in
He had nothing better to do.
You know what?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. This is what he likes, right? He loves everything about this.
absolutely. We're leaving this till after the fact. We're leaving the front end off until motors in, everything else is done. Maybe one of the last things that happens is the sheet metal back in the front end, grill, headlights, bumper.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Awesome.
Couple weeks.
I think it's a cool idea what you and your mom are doing with that. I mean, when we tossed the idea around, I wasn't sure what the reception was going to be on it, but I think
I think it was a good decision.
knowing him the way he was about the cars and everything, I think it was a good way to go.
Oh, I think so.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna be
just he just loved it that much, right? So
Yeah. So it'll be fun. We'll
yeah, it's cool to see how it's turning out. Just
Yeah.
I haven't seen it ever since we dropped it off.